Let's go into single player, go to save games. It's been a long time since I've done the Israel game, the old Israel save, so I'm going to be lost and confused for a while. There's probably some place that kept breaking out into rebellions that I had to use cheats to add soldiers to put down, but I don't remember the cheats, so we might lose a colony here or there. Oh, here's what I didn't stream this game, but this one is a Japan game I started at the beginning of the timeline for this mod, and it's currently 233 AD, and I turned Japan into this. Not only did I have to unify Japan, by the way, because it was two countries, Yamato and Emishi, but I had to go all out to. I went all out on this game. Jesus Christ. Sure, they have some African colonies too. No. But this is ungodly. I think I stopped because I got tired of the rebellions, and then I ended up at war with Xiongnu, which is another massive empire. You had the mustard ketchup duality of man going on here. But let's scroll down all these emergency saves down to where we left off in Israel in the year 2049. Now these aren't going to be heavily edited and put on Commander Radix anymore. But I do think I'll, cut out the uninteresting parts and put them onto Commander's cabin. When we left off, we just finished up the war with Iran. So we have Israel here. Our only allies are Hamas, interestingly enough, and Japan. Our territory is the Judea area, western Iran, Israeli and Russia. Let's see, where else do we have? What's this? Japan has a hold in Finland. All right, we have Fagia in Italy. Where else do we got? Oh, we have Israeli and Ethiopia. That's probably what's rising up in rebellion that I'm not going to be able to handle. Taiwan, we own Taiwan. I forgot about that. The whole quest we did to go, we had to circumnavigate Africa because, no, I had a port there. We went through the Red Sea and then over across the Indian Ocean just to get to Taiwan. Anything else? The Caribbean. We have Jamaica and a few minor Caribbean islands. Alright, is that all I have? I have such a outspread empire that there's no way I can focus. We're at peace, alright. Texas is in the middle of Russia, as you'd expect. So let's give this a go. I don't know if I said this or not, but I'm currently eating my ravioli. Because I'm a coward. I don't like that. Immediately, I don't like what I see, because what I see is a completely undefended Judea with a 41 stack of Oman soldiers. Were we at war and then just created peace? I think that's probably what happened. Hostile seat. Oh, rebels. Rebels in Sevastopol. Rebels in Amasara. Oh man. Yep, Ethiopia's in rebellion. I'm half tempted just to start over on a different game on a different country. Japan's invading southern Iran, as you do. Let's look at the revolt risk. Ah, man. Figures. Ethiopia and Iran are about to pop. And even Israeli and Russia isn't that good of a... in such a good headspace right now. I've never been so demoralized the moment I entered a save. Let's take stock. Our armies. Army of Malta is on Malta. I don't think we need to worry about Malta rebelling anymore. I forgot we own Malta. We could send the Maltese. How many rebels are in Ethiopia? 4, 7, 3. I don't trust the Maltese to be able to hold them off. We have a 71,000 in Iran and a 41,000 also in Iran. 7,000 on... I don't think the Caribbean's going to rebel anytime soon. We can pull our troops back from here. 7,000 can carry 7. Let's first sit those ships out to bring our friends in Jamaica. I'm sorry, Jamaica back over. The Italia army, I'm not so sure about Italy. Revolt risk. 3%. At the very least, they're less likely to rebel than Ethiopia. We might need to get them out here. Do we have a navy in the area? We have the Red Sea. No, not the Red Sea. Persian Gulf. We have dudes in the Persian Gulf. Oh man, how do I even get these guys to the Persian Gulf? I do not have enough naval power. I have a navy that can carry 7 people in the Atlantic and a navy that can carry 30 people in the Indian Pacific area. Oh, Taiwan is going to rebel too. Oh man. How big is this stack? 4 compared to 30. Alright, we'll keep you. Detach siege. And then march over to deal with Stavropol. What we could do is we could grab one of these big dudes. And move south. Let's get some... Who is this? Iraq or Iran? Still Iran. Ask for military access. Unlikely. We'll show them how unlikely is. Iran has outrageously refused. We can walk through Iraq then. Hey Iraq, you want to allow Jewish soldiers in? Of course you do. Why march all the way over there? Can you not just cross this river? I guess not. That's weird. Okay. Don't hunt... Are you trying to walk all the way to Ethiopia? That's ridiculous. Get rid of that siege. Actually, that siege is... We got people on that siege. You can just sit here and twist its dukedom. Have I named anything off of Dreadcore yet? We Live Malta was Laze's place. Ultrox, Topia, Jerusalem, Jaffa. I don't think I've named something off of Dreadcore yet. How has that not happened? Alright, Dreadcore, if you're still in there, where do you want a province named after you? In the Holy Land, northern Iran that we just took, southern Russia, the Caribbean, or Taiwan? Let me check that I haven't given you a place in the Caribbean. St. Lay's, Dabbingstown, St. Ultrox. Yeah. So you have a choice of anywhere in the Israeli Empire. Except for, like Italy, we already renamed the Italy province. We only have one province in Italy, so, you know. Uh-huh. Israel has a monopoly. Of course we do. Somewhere in the Caribbean. Okay. Or the Caribbean. So, we already renamed Jamaica to Jamaica. Let's see. St. Lay's, St. Ultrox. Actually, we've renamed everywhere in the Caribbean, although Dabbingstown isn't that good of a name. But I fully expect you to take Florida one day and rename it after me. In the event that we take over Florida, we'll make sure all the Floridian provinces, 2, 3, all 3 Floridian provinces are somehow named after you in some way, shape, or form. In the event that happens. But we can rename Dabbingstown. Dabbingstown or Tobago. I'm sorry, Tobago. I don't like Dabbingstown. On this day, we rename it Saint Dreadcore, to keep with the saint motif in the Caribbean. There we go, we got St. Lay, Saint Dreadcore, and Saint Ultrox, all in one location. Okay, the question is, how much of an eye do I need to keep on this navy if I try to send it back to Israel? Try to go over to Malta and hope you don't die along the way. Let's keep an eye on that health. Has the dudes going to Iraq arrived yet? Nope, they're still marching around through the mountains. Oh boy. Hey, if Japan can take Desful, we could ask Japan for military access and just walk through. Should I wait, or I'll just stay the course. Navy, where are you? We gotta keep an eye on your ship health. Rebel successful in a... Oh, that's... I forgot we're remobilizing our troops just because of Ethiopia. Maybe we can just give Ethiopia independence as a puppet. That's against my typical play style. I like just building an empire. I didn't even notice our stability was so low. Jesus. Where is it? Create vassals. Naples, Judea, Crimea, anything that screams Ethiopia. Ethiopia or Ethiopia. This Ethiopia will be a 1-province minor. This will have all my Ethiopian provinces. But then again, I still haven't committed to wanting to completely give Ethiopia independence. I love how they still use this character model in 2049. Yep, our ships are losing health. Let's dock. Of course, there's a pirate there. Let's dock in the Azores, which Britain is currently occupying. Do I ask for British military access or Portuguese? British. There we go. Oh, God. 10 years of nationalism in Asara. We can just give you independence, Ethiopia. You're more of a hindrance than an actual good Oh, I'm sorry. It just gives independence to the ones that haven't been occupied. Alright. I think that my sole motivation to taking over Ethiopia was because there's such a high concentration of Jews in Ethiopia. The Israeli colony of Ethiopia was a failed experiment from the start. Oh, Japan took a nice little southern colony in Iran. I can't even remember how the war with Iran started, to be honest. Like, did I start it? Did Japan start it? Did Iran start it? Oh, the rebels disappeared. The rebels just disappeared from... Well, if I thought the rebels were just going to fade out of existence Infinity War style, I wouldn't have given the rest of Ethiopia independence, now would I? What use to me is Asmara, a landlocked province surrounded by Ethiopia and Yemen and Djibouti. Oh, can I sell these? Sell province. Asmara. Asmara. I'll just give it to you. Asmara, Matama. Matama. Demarcos. Oh, Debre Marcos, I'm sorry. Asosa. Province sold. Oh, you can only sell one at a time? Okay. We'll slowly sell everything to our Ethiopian friends. So now I'm wondering what to do with these troops. They're marching towards the Kuwaiti border, but how much forces do I need dedicated to the eastern side of the world and how much to the western side? That's the question. I think we're entering a period where I need to just stop expanding, you know, based on... Actually, our infamy is not that bad. Our stability is. And our revolt risk is. The Jordanians are still itching for a war. Again, Russia's just been dying in this game. Alas, poor Russia. It's completely partitioned in half at this point. Yeah, this side of Russia doesn't touch this side of Russia. Oh, someone brought back the Mongol Khans. What's up with Saudi Arabia? Occupied by Yemen. Alright. Asmara. How's our economy doing? Extremely well. How's our manpower looking? We could improve our army size. Do I have a national focus? Or a goal? Gain more monopoly. Alright. What about in Italy? Rome. Oh, election. Let's get a diplomat candidate. Israel's entering a chill phase. Pax Jumanica or whatever.